Yeah, if we're gonna get like an FE4 lead, like there aren't actually that many potential candidates, I don't think. There's like Ayra. What if we didn't get a Feh Channel? Would that be funny?
Sorts of
I
exciting
like her
news to
glasses.
share with you all. So
Adult
sit
Tiki
back,
acknowledged.
relax, and get ready for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game.
Hello everyone.
It's
We're
time
here for
Feh Channel.
I timed it. You see that? I timed it. We're here for Feh Channel.
August 2nd will mark 6.5 years since the launch of Fire Emblem Heroes. And
6.5
Feh's
years
summer
since my
celebration
life
is
was
all about
ruined.
showing-
I've heard recently there's like a
It's actually
statistic that
2
the last
login
6 years
bonuses.
were the hottest
You
on
can get the
record.
items you see here if you
Coincidence?
log in for 10
I
days
think
during the
not.
active period.
Feh came out and made the world start melting.
There's even a celestial stone. What would you exchange that for, I wonder? Decisions.
I mean, the one
Next
Celestial
up
Stone is
are
actually not that.
celebratory quests and Aether raids
Honestly,
quests.
Celestial Stones aren't that exciting, because,
Complete the
like,
quests while
I have a
they're
surplus of
available,
them,
and you
because
can
I only
get
ever spend them
these
on
items.
Forma Souls.
A Forma Soul?
And we get another one of those.
The next Hall of Forms.
Which is cool.
Very interesting. The Aether raid structure features yours truly this time around.
Oh, we got new,
I like to
cosmetic
think of it
Aether
as
raid structures.
the birth of Feh.
What is
But
that?
I guess
That's a
Seafoam
pretty
Feh
funny
is an
one.
okay name too. Can get you grand heroes at a 5-star rarity.
Hey, these
So
are pretty
they might
recent
be worth a
GHBs right
shot
here.
even if you've
Lumera,
done them before.
Cornelia, there's some really good ones in here.
There will also be some celebratory new hero summoning event revivals. New hero summoning events from
Oh,
August
COL
2021
5
to
thrown in there
July
randomly. Oh, these are all like new
2022
heroes
will be
banners. Or are they? Yeah, they are.
And guess what? In these events, anyone and everyone can summon a focus hero of their choice after
Okay.
40 summons.
So we can spark on
Each
these
event
banners.
will only be on
Everybody
for
can
3
spark.
days, so try not to
Democratize sparking. I like it. These are ascended heroes on there
forget.
too.
As if that weren't enough,
Yeah, spark on every single one of these. You'll never run out of Celestial
Special
Stones.
Mat earn up to 10 summon tickets and 10 orbs by completing them all.
10 tickets,
Hang on
10
a
orbs.
second.
The 10 tickets are...
What are these tickets for?
Oh, this was in the data mine.
There's only one way to find out.
Yo. Wait, you get 10 of
Try
these?
using one.
Wait, what?
Oh.
That's actually
It
wild.
looks like these are for the guaranteed 4-star special
We get
hero
10
special
of
raid
these?
summoning event, where only heroes from the 4-star special hero special raid appear. Phew.
We get 10 4-star specials. I didn't realize we were gonna get so many. That's actually wild.
Oh, there.
The individual units are very low value, so it's like to make it worthwhile, they have to increase the quantity.
Last but not least, we have
New
a
Hero Fest.
celebratory Hero
I think I'm
Fest.
gonna be more excited about that last thing
This
than
will
this.
feature Alir in the red category.
Okay, Alir's good.
Legendary Byleth in the blue category. Winter Festival Black Knight in the green
This is already
category,
awful.
And Rearmed Robin in the
I don't know about this
category.
one, Chief. Can
Did
we?
you know it's also the first time a rearmed hero has appeared in a Hero Fest?
Yeah, I mean, can you try again though?
How exciting!
This Hero Fest is not very good in my
Since it's a
opinion.
Hero Fest,
Winter Black Knight
and
is
Feh Pass
not.
subscribers will be able to summon a
He's a
5-star
really
focus
cool
hero of
unit,
their choice after
but
40
he's
summons,
not
up to 4 times
meta.
throughout the event. They'll even have access to the focus charge feature.
Does
for
he
it.
have great fodder?
For Feh's
Alright, yeah,
summer
that's true. Since he has a
celebration.
far save skill, that does actually make him
Here's a
pretty
look at
valuable.
all the
I
rewards
somewhat
you
take
can
back
get.
my comment.
Oh, it sure is a lot, don't you think?
Did you guys know my birthday is June 5th? And my username used to have 0605 in it. I kept thinking about it because they kept showing us all these 65s.
With
Hey, it's
all the
Riss.
tickets coming in this year, I'm excited to
And
welcome
some
a
other
bunch of
bozos.
new heroes to Asker. Speaking of,
Unaka time?
Feh, do you smell that?
Is this a tea time banner? But why?
I think that means Feh and Crumpets.
I see Ferdinand. Second from the left. Wait, oh, is it a tea time banner or is it a Garrick Mock banner? Jojo has been calling this for so long. The far left one could be Lysithea, I think, with the hair. Or Makai. No, probably not. The middle one kind of looks like Sigurd, actually, right? The one on the right is Tallchu, I think. I think this is our duo right here, right? I think this duo is going to be like Ayra and somebody else. I can't tell who, though.
A bunch of tea party themed
And play the video.
heroes are coming soon. Just because I'm serving doesn't mean I can't partake.
I was right.
First up is Lysithea. No one will mind if you help yourself.
We gave her too much sugar. She's gonna fucking explode. What? This art is way too much.
Perfect compliment.
What
to a
is
nice
this
cup of
art?
tea.
Next is none other than Ferdinand von Aegir.
He looks like a
Who better to serve
4-star
your tea
focus.
than this noted and noble expert?
What a wild attack
I'm
art.
sure he's picked out some delicious teas. I think his cloak pin was
Where's his
modeled on
weapon?
ancestral sword,
Oh,
too.
he's a mage. Okay, right?
Who do you think the second cup is for?
Yeah, he's a mage.
Welcome to Tallchu's tea time. How does that sound?
Is that how you pronounce her name all this time? That's how you pronounce Tallchu's name? I think she might be the Tempest Trials unit.
Tallchu's tea time. Welcome to Tallchu's tea time. How does that sound?
I feel like I still don't know how to
And
pronounce
here
it.
we have Tallchu. Feh. Those cute frills
Yeah,
on her
that's,
outfit are a perfect match for her
She's either
adorable
4-star focus or
personality.
Tempest Trials.
The only thing
Must we dress this way?
there's more to tea than drinking it. Finally, we have a harmonized hero
empty.
pairing of Ayra and Mercedes.
Super random
These two
duo.
complement each other nicely, don't you think? And harmonized hero Ayra
This banner is really good.
will appear in the Invitation to Tea Special Heroes Summoning event.
This is a good banner.
Tallchu will become your ally if you earn enough points in the Tempest Trials Plus event.
Kind of bummed they made a... What the fuck is their A-slot skill called? It's the one that gives you attack and res. If you want the level 3 version of that skill, you have to fork over Grails and also copies of Tallchu. Stillwater 3. Yeah, I don't want to kill copies of Tallchu for Stillwater 3.
I'm craving something sweet. And it so happens
How many orbs can I
I've
get
got this
if I get back into
shaved
Fey Art this
icy.
second? You can probably get like 7 or 8.
Feh.
The fuck just happened on this video?
We have some information on the next version update. Oh, we're getting
Oh.
Kingdom of Asker and Emblem Empire maps for Aether raids too.
That's neat.
These should present some interesting challenges.
Neither of them look immediately great to me, but
Hey, all this talking has me a little wiped out. Maybe I'll take a quick snooze at the inn.
Aether Raids Resort
Hey,
updates.
what's this? A new R&R amenity called Belly Rub Sami will appear in the Aether Resort. Ah, so soft, so cuddly.
I mean, what is it? Is it
Feh?
what?
I'm awake. I'm awake. What's next? Oh, right.
I didn't explain
Heroes
what that
are
actually
being
was,
added to
though.
Weekly revival summoning events.
I think they may have just included that as a
These heroes will
meme.
be added to the weekly revival roster from August 13th. The heroes getting stronger with the summoning events in August are legendary hero Seliph
There we go.
and mythic hero Freya. Let's
Seliph.
take a closer look at them.
Yo, Legendary Seliph is finally gonna have rights. Hold on, this could be huge. Legendary Seliph is like measurably the worst legendary, I think.
Seliph will begin
He's
the
awful.
Holy Wars End 2 skill.
Is this his... What is Holy Wars? Oh, this is his B skill. Okay. I started combat using flex attack, defense, minus 5 on fighter, and combat and makes guarantee fall attack. Unique foe cannot make a fall attack also. Okay. So he gets brave hits now in enemy phase. My gut reaction is that he
Freya
needs even
will begin
more.
the Binding Necklace Plus skill.
He's still getting hit, which is a
She'll be
huge
able to
pitfall. You don't want to get
transform
hit if you're a cavalry.
And her
Okay, so Binding Necklace, this was the one that like stole buffs and then also gave you like a 2-point stat swing. Or maybe a 4-point stat swing. So now she gets removes condition to transform, it's good. If the skill compares, she gets phantom speed plus 7. Her stat swing becomes 6 instead of 4. She gets anti-guard. And the rest is the same.
She's also getting Speed Smoke 4.
I'm not convinced that these are cracked, because Freya and Seliph are so obscure and
That's all
unused.
for today's updates.
I'm not
What did
sure
you
that
find
those alone
most
will make a
exciting?
difference.
Was it the tea
I think they
party?
also need good
The
refine.
Hero Fest? Or maybe Sami?
Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, pretty cool Feh Channel. Ayra has a new perf Astra, literally. I mean, that's completely expected. Okay, she's not a god sword though, she's on a horse. It's completely different. You know, credit to this banner for actually not introducing a god sword. She's gonna have all the god sword effects. I'm not so sure about that. I don't think she'll be an omni tank. God swords are like omni tanks. You can't use a cavalry as a omni tank. I don't think it just doesn't work. So she's gonna have more player phase oriented stuff. She does have 46 speed, which makes her slow. Oh, Supreme Astra. Okay, there it is. Earlier, when I was saying like FE4 candidates for this banner, wasn't Ayra like the only one I could name, or like she was the first one I named? Yeah, so I mean, let's go back through this. We got rewards and other stuff. We got Celestial Stone. We got cups, TP, Dragon Flowers. It's all here. It's all happening. More stuff. 650 arena medals. Pretty big deal. One Form of Soul is also a pretty big deal. I just used my Form of Soul recently on Soth. So I have a big Soth now with attack speed Hexblade. I think the Form of Souls are more valuable now, because now we can get, like, legendaries. The 5 dueling crests is pretty funny. Why 5 and not 6? Whatever. Also 2 orbs. Thanks. 650 arena medals. You might be right, actually. It may only be a big deal for me. Apparently, I'm the only one who has this issue. People used to talk about it more. So, did Ayra have Desperation 4? I thought she might have had, like, some other skill. Oh, Lysithea has it. Oh, okay. We got GHB revivals. Some pretty good ones here. We've had some strong GHBs recently. Murdoch, Lumera, Cornelia, and Linus were all pretty good. Hans, I think, is going to be powercraft relatively soon by, like, the next generation, you know, infantry axe that we get that's affordable for F2P. I guess the same basically goes for Lumera, same as Hans. So these are pretty cool. We just get all these banner reruns for free. I guess we don't get like tickets for them or anything. Ninja Hana is not still meta, I don't think. It's been maybe a year and a half. Maybe a little more. Ninja Shamir is not the new hype, I assure you. Yeah, imagine not having these Ascendeds. There are some good banners in here. CLAL5 is getting... They're getting refines soon. Some, I mean, at least they're supposed to. So it's kind of interesting that this banner coincides with that. Almost. It's like we're going to get this banner and its availability will end before we know what the refines are, I think. Being able to spark Fur and Ash is actually not awful. Okay, my actual guesstimate on orb count you could get. So you haven't played in like a year at least, right? At a bare minimum, like 200 orbs. At a bare minimum, 200 orbs. Likely more. I'm thinking 200 from like story chapters. Probably closer to 300 or 400 with paralogs and stuff. Other good banners on here include, let's see. I guess Ascended Eden is still pretty good. So, special maps, which give us rewards. So this is pretty crazy. These 4-star special rate special heroes, they're all pretty bad, except for the ones that have refines. If they have refines, they're good. If they don't have refines, they're bad. That's basically the rule. I'm gonna spend all of my tickets on red for Dancer Micaiahs. There are less special heroes on red than there are on any other color, so I think like your percent chance of getting what you want on red is actually pretty high. I think I'll stream that too. I think that could be fun. Oh, that's active tomorrow too. Wait, hold on. Okay, well the banner's active tomorrow. Okay. Once I have all the tickets, I want to stream my summons on this. I think that'd be fun. I want to see how many Dancer Micaiahs I can get, if any. I don't know what the actual best color would be. Basically, I would just say, like, pick one of the newer ones that you actually want that has a good refine, and then aim for that one. Like Alphonse on blue, for example. Or Marth on colorless. Yeah, exactly. Duo Marth is pretty good. He's got like speed preempt. He's stupid. But yeah, like most of your summons are gonna look like this. You're gonna get really crappy year 1 units, like Summer Corrin,
It looks like you can get
who
10
don't have
special
perks.
heroes for
This Hero Fest is maybe okay. Allier is good, but I don't know. We get God Swords so frequently now. Allier has a couple things that make her unique, but it's hard to compete. Especially when, like, we know we're gonna get more God Swords. It's like Feh kind of shot itself in the foot, because, like, they basically just told us, like, yeah, we're gonna keep releasing better God Swords. Legendary Female Byleth is kind of a weird one to throw in there. She's still fine, I guess, but she's hardly new and exciting. I think Black Knight, realistically, is only good for his skill fodder. He's not a very strong... Okay, he's not strong in competitive modes, I should say. In PvE content, I'm sure he's still very strong. But yeah, this Hero Fest seems hit or miss. The one we got last year had, like, Ascended Fjorm and Ascended Legaren. And, like, Moosebell and Niffle, I think. So this one is definitely better than that one. For sure. These maps are certainly interesting. I'm guessing you can't put structures on these defense tiles, so I think this first map is not going to be that great. This second one might be okay. For cav lines, I guess, but nobody runs cav lines anymore. Maybe if you put your fortress, like, over here, it'd be pretty annoying. I've been insisting on using the Doka Fleur Aether Age defense map for a long time. Like, since it came out, I used that one for Anima. And I almost never run into other people that use that map, because it's not that great. that's the main reason. We got Sami confirmed. It's like they're playing this off as a joke, but they introduced it as if it's like not a joke. It was weird. I think this is supposed to be a joke. Like, they are adding Sami, but it's not like a new feature. We got new demotes. These units will no longer plague you. I've been pity broken by several of these. I've gotten a Guinevere, a Deke, I got at least one Selena. I think I got 2 Sarahs. I got an Annand and an Azel. I would have liked to have gotten some of these, like freaking Aranis. I think she has a tier 4 dual skill. She's actually not even that bad. Annand is very bad. Yeah, so this runs up to like early 2021, I think. So the next batch of demotes will be up to CYL 5. So that means we'll be getting new weekly revival summoning events with these guys on them. Good riddance, oof. I think the worst unit here is Ronan. He's pretty bad. I think he's perhaps worse than Anand. I think Ronan at least has a perf. Yeah, maybe it is Anand after all. Jill as the worst is a controversial opinion. But I will say, it probably is hard to use Jill. I don't know where you would use Jill in today's meta, honestly. So these guys are getting remixes in the near future. Some more needed than others. Reagan getting a remix is kind of wild, but that's exciting. Hell, I think Hell maybe needs it the most. Hell and Seliph. We already kind of went over the legendary Seliph remix. He gets to do Brave hits when he counterattacks. Yeah, I think Seliph, he's in desperate need of like a huge buff. I don't know what you would even do with him to make him good, because he's like an enemy phase Cavalier, which is like maybe the worst unit archetype in the game. Yeah, he gets Distant Ferocity, which is gonna help a little. He needs like... Yeah, he needs... His perf needs to give him like defense-based damage reduction. Like Brave Dimitri. And if he doesn't already have a miracle effect, then he needs one. He doesn't need God Sword stuff. He needs like... He needs that new stuff. He needs that Gen 9 stuff. We're in Gen 7 right now. We need that Gen 9 stuff. Let's see. What will units do in Gen 9? Yeah, he needs that Paldea stuff. He needs to, like, negate foe skills during combat. If foe has sword equipped, de-equips foe's sword. Freya? So Freya also seems like kind of a... Not like a marginal buff, but, like, not... It's not insane yet, I don't think. She gets, like, a couple effects that are gonna help her. Phantom Speed is cool. The transforming effect is cool. But, like... I don't know what you do with Freya to make her really, like, a desirable unit to use in Light Season, because she's, like, an offense mythic. If unit has weapon triangle advantage, unit gets 100% true damage reduction. That's more like it. No, she's light. I never pulled Freya, so I don't know what her deal is. I don't know how to use her. I guess on the Refine, they're gonna give her, like, the new cavalry effect. Her perf gave her distant counter and speed-based damage reduction. And I think that might have been it, actually. Maybe she got slaying as well. I remember when she came out, she seemed like really, really good, because speed-based damage reduction was still kind of new, and so getting that combined with DC seemed really strong at the time. But now, it seems not that great. I mean, that's basically like Yenfei, right? She had Yenfei's perf. So yeah, like these are both Cavaliers. I don't know what you do with Cavaliers to make them desirable to use. I don't use a lot of Cavaliers personally. You guys consider Feh to be the game with the worst power creep problem of all time? No. There's gotta be a worse one, right? What about like the Pokemon TCG? It took longer for it to happen, but it's pretty bad there too, right? Does Pokemon Unite have power creep? I mean, I guess it must, but... The Unityranitar is an RU now in Smogon singles? I did not know that. That's pretty funny. The thing with power creep in Feh is that, like... Power creep works such that you can buff your old units with new skill fodder, right? And, like, new support units. So you can make an old unit work, sort of. Well, anyway, that's the Feh channel. Except for the new units. She does have Desperation 4, it's so funny. Okay, so like I know every tier 4 B-slot skill has like some random 30% damage reduction, but I think this one probably does not have it. It would make no sense for this to have the 30% damage reduction, right? Because the whole idea is to hit them twice before they attack you. She does have a perf A-slot skill, which is kind of random. For just a seasonal unit to have, like a non-duo seasonal. Yeah, that makes sense. If Desperation 4 was like, as long as you don't, if you're missing 1 HP, a single HP, you attack twice. They may have made it so that it's like, no longer is it like, you can make a follow-up attack. It'll be like, you make a guaranteed follow-up attack. Because that's how Brave Lysithea was. She got like a guaranteed follow-up attack as well. So that might be Desperation 4.
A pleasant conversation is the perfect complement to a nice cup of tea.
He sounds alright. He's got Windsweep and Speed Res Rain. So he's going to be the 4-star focus. Pretty good skills for a 4-star focus. He has an inheritable tome, which kind of sucks for him. His animation just pours tea on the enemy.
He's worthy of his family name.
It's going to be a funny skill to inherit to other people. It's him.
Next, we have Sigurd.
From
dressed
Engage.
all in blue.
He's got big
Blue.
stats. 60, so he's got what, like 44 attack, 31 speed. What is he? Oh, he's a blue tome. Yeah, I guess he does just have big attack. I guess 44 attack is kind of a lot for a blue mage cavalry, right? 46 attack. You're right, yeah, because he's a mage. He has seal res too, which is pretty good. He has a new special too. Hey, new special. That's what we needed. At least he's not granting himself +1 movement at start of turn.
Who do you
Maybe
think
Chivalric
Second
Aura
Cup
is the
for?
same thing as Holy Knight Aura, but yeah, it just doesn't grant him the extra movement at start of turn. It just grants everybody else extra move, which is still going to be a really strong special. We have like 2 units with perf skills on this banner besides the harmonized. Finally, I have something to spend my many grails on. I'm still not sure how to pronounce it.
Faye!
Tallchu?
The frills on her outfit are a perfect match for her adorable personality.
Tallchu. There it is.
The only thing sweeter than this tea party
Are we sure it's not Taishu?
host is the pile of treats on her plate.
What's this artist? I don't recognize this artist name because it's in a language I can't read, but it looks good. That's a pretty good offensive stat line for a Tempest Child's unit, right? That's like, wait, is that 45 attack? No way. Oh, okay, no, she has the A slot skill. It's giving her more attack. That's right. So she's got like 41 attack and 44 speed. Oh, she has no perf. I hate it here. How come they never give perfs to the good units? Like Summer Alencia and this Taishu. Just this art is funny to me because like Ayra is so angry and Mercedes is just whatever. I feel like the community is split on whether or not we like the really random pairings. I think I don't like them personally. Like the Peony and Antennas or the, well, what's another one? Like we don't get many of them. But the pair-ups that are just pretty random, I don't think I like them personally, and this strikes me as one of those. The big thing here is Ayra having rights. This is the first Ayra alt ever. I feel like people have, like, they have speculated that they never wanted to give Ayra an alt because of, like, the controversy when they first added her to the game, but I've always been doubtful that that's the reason. I don't think IS cares that much about perceived controversy. I prefer random pairings a million times more than 2 characters who already know each other. Yeah, I don't know what they could possibly say is the connection here. When it comes to these harmonized pairs, I just wish I wish we got more than one duo conversation. We only ever get the one, but I want more. That would make the pairing feel more worthwhile and more substantial. They both died in the end. I agree, her not having Alarm is a little strange. I bet she just grants herself Canto with her perf weapon. Let's check it out. There it is. Yeah, she gets Canto plus 1 million, so there we go. She needs Red Feud to kill all the God Swords. That's why she's here. Pretty cool banner. It goes live on August 8th. I don't think I'll be pulling on it. I guess we'll have to wait and see the actual trailer for it. But yeah, for now I think I can abstain. I'm more interested in Tallchu. I think if I did pull, I would go for Ayra, right? Or Sigurd. I have 790 orbs, which is alright. And I have like 2 more months to save until the Hinoka rerun, so I don't think it'd be too unreasonable for me to spend orbs on this. Also, when it comes to Sea Whale 7, for me at least, like the only one I'm interested in is Soren. So like I use my freebie on Soren, and that could be it. Alright, you're all free to go. You're all dismissed. Thanks again for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Next Feh stream will likely be this weekend, like normal. And I'm thinking I'll probably save my 4-star special hero tickets for that stream, and I'll do them all on stream. So that could be fun. Have a good night, guys.